Funding and teacher recruitment were two topics State Superintendent Mo Green talked about in Winston-Salem tonight. I talked with him about some of the big challenges facing our education system. Monday, North Carolina Superintendent Mo Green hosted his Mo Wants to Know listening session at Mount Tabor High School. Parents, students, and educators gathered to voice their thoughts on public education in the state.
It's certainly my honor and privilege to be with each and every one of you this evening.
The session centered around 4 questions for the crowd to answer, 2 of those being what should be celebrated. And what are the challenges?
And our state legislature also just recently approved $500 million of our state revenue to go to private school vouchers.
The timing of the event was crucial, as the Trump administration's proposed cuts to the Department of Education could directly impact programs within the state. We asked Superintendent Green after the meeting about how these federal cuts could impact schools here. He says the state is already seeing the impact.
There were grants that were provided for teacher recruitment and retention across the state. You're talking about $100 million or so. And so I've not received any assurance that those sorts of cuts will stop or that others will not be coming our way.
He says impactful programs that help vulnerable students, such as exceptional children in career technical education, are currently not feeling the impact of the cuts. However, he hasn't been given a promise there either.
I've not received any level of assurance that those dollars will continue.
He's also keeping an eye on the National School Lunch Program. Even though it is funded through the U.S. Department of Agriculture, he says it's tough to know what could happen there.
There's a few $1 million in cuts for things like fresh foods to be supportive of many districts across our state providing fresh foods to our students. And so I hope that isn't a precursor to something more dramatic occurring as well.
Superintendent Green emphasized the concerns voiced at tonight's session will be reviewed to be a part of a strategic plan to ensure students have the support they need. And this is Superintendent Green's 3rd listening session since taking office, with more on the way.